Stalker and the unit which follows. So I'm gonna chrono boost the Stalker anyway. You know when he has concussive? Or when he can have concussive if he's going for it? It's I think at 440.
Okay, okay.
Marine pops out at 3.5, you can scout until that. And if he's going for concussive after his first Marine, that's gonna be 440.
Alright.
Those are like nice timings to have. So yeah, myself still fits fine. There's a Reaper. Gonna cancel the sentry and get a Stalker instead. Because this way I'll be able to use my Stalker at the front freely and not have to worry about my sentry dying to this Reaper, because he shouldn't be moving back to his base. He should be moving into my base with that. But he doesn't know it.
Whoops. Now, one thing that I think is, I guess, characteristic, like there's good players and there's really great players, you know, like, and I think it's pretty safe to say that, you know, you're probably on a tier where you would put, you know, the Idras and the TLOs of the world, like the really, you know, high level guys. And so if we're talking about just Protoss in general, I think a lot of Protoss players have this mentality of I need to sit in my base and just kind of chill out until I feel like I'm big enough. But you're consistently out on the map with your first units. You know, how pivotal is this to your play, having this presence on the map early in the game?
The biggest thing this did was give me scouting informations. I saw second barracks going up, saw 2 marauders, attack lab researching something. I'm unsure if he got stim first or comet shield, because with that early Reaper might have died as concussive. But still no concussive, so it's stim first. So I'm a bit worried about a timing push, even more so since I didn't see a command center down there. So I was probably going for some kind of 2-Rex with starport, and then with his first 2 medevacs he's going to try to do damage.
Okay.
Since I'm going pretty gateway heavy, if he's doing that, I should be fine.
Yep, up to 5 gates.
Yeah, it's maybe 1 too much, because I'm still not completely finished with my economy for 2 base. So yeah, I don't know. I think I have about a minute before his medevacs arrive, if he's doing what I just said he might be doing.
Now, you're pretty consistently spending your chrono boost on probes. Is that something that you're going to do every single game?
For myself, still got no concussive and no combat shield. In the early game, if you're not going for some kind of time push or worried about some kind of push from the Terran, then you should be happily chrono boosting your probes a lot.
It does kind of create this situation where, because of chrono boost, you should always be ahead in workers, correct?
You should be ahead of workers, but if you're scared at some points in the game, and then skip a probe at one point, then skip another probe, and because the Terran doesn't really need to be scared about saving minerals to produce units, then in some cases, if you get too scared, then he's gonna be able to get as many workers as you do. But that just means he was greedier than you. You should be ahead typically. Yeah, I'm worried about drops at the moment. And it's got an expansion as well. I should have checked the mineral patches immediately. This is pretty weird. Well, if the command center was in the back of the base, then this is weird. But apparently it has just been somewhere where I didn't see him build it. So I expected early aggression, and he didn't do any, so I'd say I might be slightly behind at this point.
I feel like he made a pretty good read. I think the only thing he didn't do was pressure with those units like you said he would.
Yeah, but this expansion has been up for quite a while. When the minimum patches were below 1,000 minerals.
I
That
see.
means he got his expansion up even before mine, or a bit. So I don't know. This case I played too safe. Where was his command center building?
I've only been on your vision, so I do not know.
Okay. Since the start didn't go that well for me, I'm not gonna take my third before he takes his. Probably could have won this game with a 5-gate push all the way.
Alright, so right now you're just chrono boosting your robo and your upgrades.
Yeah, you always gotta chrono boost your Colossi. And I've got too many stalkers again. But it's okay. It's not. Last game felt more comfortable
Yeah.
because, yeah, I think you know why.
Yeah. It's kind of able to expand pretty freely. There's that Twilight Council. I was about to ask when that goes down normally.
Yeah, just want to if you go for Colossus Army, you want lots of weapon upgrades. So, since I want the 2-0 before I get the armor upgrade, since I'm going pretty Colossus heavy, I get the quick citadel.
You must construct additional pylons.
How important is blink and charge? Like
I think I gotta take a fight now.
Okay. Wow, good force fields.
Yeah, I'll still lose. I shouldn't have been out there. I don't know why I'm out there.
GG.
Yeah.
Wow. Funny how that happens. It's just so fast.
Yeah, there was no reason for me to stand that far out on the map. I had the watchtower because I wanted to see when it was moving out. But at the point where I saw him out, I should have retreated to my natural where I have at least somewhat of a choke. And then I can use the force fields and the Colossus and snipe the Vikings while I do that with my stalkers. But I just kinda A-clicked, did force fields, and since I didn't get off to a good start, I misjudged some things, played a bit too safe. He was able to kill me at that point.
Alright. Alright. So now...
What did you
Go ahead.
just want to ask?
I was asking about timing on blink and on charge in like a normal setting, but we can actually hold that question for a moment because I want to ask you. Let's pretend for a second that we're playing a best of 3. It's now 1-1. If you had the map choice, what would it be?
What's the map pool?
We'll just say MLG maps.
What did he veto?
He vetoed Crossfire.
That's Taron? I stupid.
I don't know. I just pulled that out of my ass.
Let me think about what I played in. Actually, my pick would have been Shakuras, or was Shakuras when I lost at MLG. Yeah, I need to look at map pools to know that.
Shattered Temple, Shakuras, Metalopolis, Test Bug, Zelnaga, Scrap Station, and Crossfire.
Hmm. No. Can I say that again?
You have Shattered Temple, Shakuras
Yeah.
Plateau, Metalopolis, Test Bug, Zelnaga Caverns, Scrap Station, and Crossfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Zalnaga then.
Alright, that's where we'll go. And I will get Spades back into the game. I will get you back into the game. So, let me ask, kind of what went wrong there? Was it all about the expansion timing that we missed?
I think I just summed it up like 2 minutes ago.
Just being out of position?
I was a bit too careful, and that's why I was a bit behind. And when I see him moving out at that point, I have to retreat to my natural to take advantage of
The choke.
the ramp of the choke point there. Since his Viking count wasn't that high, in the fight, I might have been able to snipe the Vikings down immediately, but my position was bad. Looking aside from that, it was on the open field. I could have had better position against those Vikings and try to kill them.
Okay, gotcha. Alright. And now here we are on Zelnaga. Do you have any particular way that you really like to play this map, or is it just a game that you feel like unfolds pretty normally?
Think about what's special on this map. The distance is pretty okay. Some kind of expansions work. I could also go for a Stargate opening if you want me to.
Okay, alright. If it's something that you feel like you're comfortable playing, then absolutely. Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad against, or it's kind of bad against fast expansion builds, but I think I'll still be okay.
Alright, cool. And here we go. Alright, Zelnaga Caverns. All right. So depending on how long this game goes, we might just we might take some questions from people after this one. If this isn't a super long game, then maybe we'll play one more. We'll just have to see how it shapes
Okay.
up. So you're going to scout after Gateway.
Yep.
Is it the same for you across all matchups?
No, against Socke you should always Paladin Scout to be able to prevent that first. Against Protoss, either Paladin or Gateway Scout, depending on how likely he is to cheese you. Now the main thing I want to find out is if he's getting a gas or not. Maybe be a bit annoying with the probe, but yeah. Okay, normal barracks gas opening. I'll check if he's really building a marine or not. Yep, he's building a marine.
I find that the thing that really separates a good player from a great player is the amount of information you're able to gather with your scouting.
Yeah, that's true. Because now I know until what point of time I'm surely safe moving out on the map.